After driving this all-new Sportage 1.7 CRDi Eco for a week, it really is quite easy to see and feel how and why this SUV represents all that is good about the Mark IV Sportage, and how Kia have pulled off that most difficult of tricks, namely taking an already well-developed and loved SUV in the form of the Mark III and improving it. Styling wise, this new front end and grille are striking and draw the eye, offering, as they do, something new and daring that stands out amongst the rather generic front ends of the Sportage's rivals. I particularly like how the grille is far more purposeful than the old, and when combined with the new light clusters, looking like they've arrived from another planet rather than a factory in Slovakia, MotorMartin most definitely approves. With plenty of room in the rear of this Sportage, the children will have no problem getting comfortable, or adults for that matter, and in the front the story is just the same. You can adjust everything to be exactly where you want it to be. Travelling around West Yorkshire and beyond in the very impressive Kia Sportage 1.7 CRDi 2 Eco, blimey, you're immediately struck by one of two things. The first is the remarkably comfortable driving position and how easy it is to adjust the seat and steering wheel so they're just right. The second is the driving position itself. As is the way with most mid-size SUV, you are seated fairly high compared with a conventional car, but this has the rather obvious benefits regarding visibility and safety, as you, the driver, are able to see much further along the road than usual and can therefore plan your driving to match the roads and conditions much more accurately. This also makes it easier to maintain momentum and therefore efficiency, as with careful use of the throttle and brakes you can limit energy sapping bursts of acceleration and braking, thus saving diesel and rather helpfully increasing your MPG. In fact, over a week and 400 or so varied miles with the Kia, MotorMartin regularly achieve figures of 50 plus MPG, not too shabby at all. Dynamically, the Kia Sportage is a hit. It manages to combine suppleness of ride with a fairly sporty nature, resisting the urge to wallow and float across the bumps and dips of a typical British road, especially when you're, shall we say, pressing on just a little. A feat that is all the more impressive when you consider that this 1.7 CRDi is the model that Kia feel will be the most popular amongst the UK consumer. To have given it such a responsive chassis and suspension setup, one that is clearly tuned to the real-life motoring needs of the driver, shows great faith in the UK consumer, and in MotorMartin's eyes is a design decision to be applauded. What I like about the Kia is that everything works, and you know that it will continue to work for the foreseeable future. It's difficult to not mention the superb warranty that you get with all Kias, but it really is still a game changer for the UK market and gives the buyer another reason to enter the Kia showroom. After all, 7 years or 100,000 miles is still an amazing offer. So at £22,050 for this, the 1.7 CRDi 2 Eco specification model, MotorMartin thinks you are getting excellent value for money. This is a car that will go anywhere, pretty much do anything, and take you and your family at all times. It's economical, it's fun, it looks good. What more could you ask for? Where will you go?